Last Saturday, which would have been June 25th, 2016, I participated in my first Magic the Gathering draft tournament. For anyone who's unfamiliar, a draft tournament is where you go to the game store or convention or wherever it takes place, pay an entry fee, and each player gets a number of booster packs. Open up a booster pack and select one card from it, then pass it on to the next player. They select one card from it. You keep going around through each player. Everyone picks a card, and eventually open all the booster packs until you have built a deck completely from scratch. You build it as best you can, trying to gain a good balance of creatures and enchantments or instants or you know the non-creature magical effects card spells, to use the Yu-Gi-Oh term, and mana land cards. And then you play with your deck from scratch and see what you can do. Now, I do have a deck that I built years ago over time that I use for legacy tournaments. And that one focuses on, well, it's a Raptor deck. It uses birds, dinosaurs, and dragons, which anytime I build a deck in any trading card game, that's usually what I go for, because I love raptors. It's a red, white, and blue deck. I like to stick to those colors, although I am working on a red-green deck. See what I can build from that. But I'd like to go through this deck. I did manage to build a red-blue deck. Unfortunately, I didn't get that many creatures, so I ended up not doing all that well. But let's go through this deck. I'll show you what I was able to pull and build. I pulled more cards than I put into here, obviously. I tried to pick the best balance. To make a 40-card deck. I originally thought it had to be 60 cards, like it usually is. And so for the first couple rounds, I was playing with a 60-card deck, whereas I only needed 40. Oh well. So, any advice I can get from you guys on what I can do with this deck? I'd like to turn it into a standard format Raptor deck. I don't know how many Raptor cards have come out in the past 18 months. I know there's one white creature, the Expedition Raptor, and I will be getting that one. But any other suggestions, I'd love to hear about. So let's see what we got. Ember Eye Wolf. Not a bad red creature for early play, early on in the game. Hulking Devil. Interestingly, I was able to pull quite a few devil cards, but I'm a Raptor duelist, not a devil duelist. So, it's a pretty good one, though. I mean, costs 4 mana, but it's a 5/2 creature. Not bad. Pretty darn good, actually. Devil's Playground. Summon 4 1/1 Red Devil tokens. 6 mana to play, so costly, but certainly effective, particularly if your deck can use tokens in many ways. Engulf the Shore. Didn't really get the opportunity in the games to use this card to its potential, but still good. And then I got a double-sided card, the Uninvited Geist, which becomes Unimpeded Trespasser. The way you use a double-sided card in tournaments is you get one of these marked list cards, put it into your deck, and you check off which creature it is, and then when you pull it and play it, you can put the actual card on top of it. Catalog, a draw spell. Again, using the Yu-Gi-Oh term. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. And I was able to pull 2, so pretty good. Stensia Masquerade, a vampire card. The second of my 3 sisters who, when I was building the custom Yu-Gi-Oh decks, I mentioned that she had built a Fiend and Demon deck. Sorry, Fiends and Demons are the same thing in Yu-Gi-Oh. Fiend and Zombie deck. She uses vampires. She definitely has the Vampire Lord card, at least. Senseless Rage. Gives your enchanted creature +2/+2. Ravenous Bloodseeker, another vampire. Oh, another one I was able to get 2 of, Deny Existence. This is quite good for blue decks, or blue and one other color. I like it. Silent Observer. Let's see, did I get another one of those? Oh, yeah. It's a flying spirit. It's a good defense creature. It's got 5 toughness. Another vampire, Insolent Neonate. Reduced to Ashes. Trail of Evidence. Now, I like this card. I think I'm going to definitely put this in my permanent red-blue deck for standard. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, investigate. Investigate means put a colorless clue artifact token onto the battlefield. Pay 2 land, sacrifice this artifact to draw a card. And if you got a lot of instant or sorcery spells, this will definitely come in handy. Particularly, again, if you got a deck that uses tokens. Or you can easily pay the sacrifice cost. Vessel of Volatility. Pay 2 land, one at least being mountain, sacrifice it, and add 4 mountains to your mana pool. I think for that turn alone. This is very similar to another mountain generating spell I've seen before called Seeding Psalm. It's a legacy card, and I think it gives you 5 mountain actually. So, quite similar. Skeleton Key. An artifact. Explosive Apparatus. A grenade. Well, my brother will probably ask for that to go in his deck. He loves explosives. Let's see, are we just getting to the land now? Mountain, mountain, mountain. Yeah, now we're just going to be going through the land. I put 20 land in here. Let's see, 9. I think, let's see. Yeah. So that's 9 red. Mountain, mana. 9 blue island mana. I'm really liking the artworks of these new land cards. Pretty awesome. And then I was able to pull 2 double color land. Highland Lake, which when you tap it adds either an island or a mountain to your mana pool, so very good for the deck I'm trying to build, a red-blue. And Game Trail, a red-green mountain forest. So probably not one I'm going to use in this deck, but certainly in the red-green deck I'm trying to build. I think that deck, though, is going to be another legacy deck, so won't be taking it to standard tournaments, but so let's see. I got this red-blue deck. I got vampires. I got devils. I actually didn't end up using that many devils in that I pulled in the actual deck, but yeah, this is about it. I'd like to get more birds and beasts, specifically those that resemble raptor dinosaurs or birds of prey. Those are my specialty. So, again, if anyone has any ideas to help me build that, let me know. Please, let me know.